Do you ever find yourself frantically casting around for something to do so that you won't have to do a particularly unpleasant task? Or even just saying, "It's okay, I'll do it tomorrow, there's still plenty of time." Congratulations! You, like many others, are developing your skills at procrastinating. The trouble is that procrastinating is not necessarily a useful skill. Welcome to Puzzle Academy, the place where we can help you to build the pieces to the puzzle of success. Thanks for choosing to spend time with us today. If you are new here, we are happy to welcome you. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at puzzleacademy.learn. What is procrastination? Chambers English Dictionary defines procrastination quite simply as to put off till some future time, to defer. Its root is from two Latin words, pro, meaning onward, and crastinus, meaning of tomorrow. Procrastination is, therefore, nothing to do with the relative pleasantness of the task, but simply the physical deferral to a later stage. As traditional saying, procrastination is the thief of time. Why do some people procrastinate? There are many reasons why people procrastinate. Sometimes it's because the task is unpleasant and they'd rather be doing something else. Sometimes they don't really know how to do a task and so are avoiding it. Also, perfectionists often procrastinate because they're not sure they have the time or capacity to do a task perfectly. In addition to that, other people may struggle because they are not sure exactly what task to do. But sometimes procrastination can be helpful. Procrastination may be the thief of time, but sometimes you wish to do it, maybe your subconscious at work. If you notice that you're continually putting off a particular task, stop for a moment and ask yourself why. Be honest about the reply. You may find that you're worried about the consequences, or you don't think it's the right thing to do, or even that you don't have a clue how to do it. If so, talk it over with someone and see if you can find an alternative that you're happier to do. Once you've decided that you really do need to do something, there are plenty of things that you can do to help you avoid procrastinating. Minimizing distractions is a really good start, but here are some more ideas that you may find useful. Number 1. Do it first, then reward yourself with something you'd rather do. It can also be helpful to do unpleasant things first thing in the morning, when you're a bit more resilient, and also when you can think of a really good excuse. Number 2. Do it more often, not less. If you find yourself struggling with a task that you feel you ought to do once a week or twice a week, try doing it every day instead. That way, it will be harder to put off and you will feel worse if you don't get it done that day. Number 3. Write it down. It sounds odd, but it's much harder to ignore a task once you have written it on your to-do list, especially if it's a list of things to do today. A more extreme version of this is to tell someone else what you plan to do. You can even ask them to call and check whether you've done it. Number 4. Ask yourself, will this really be better if I put it off? This is a great way of persuading yourself to do small but unpleasant tasks, like sorting the washing, cleaning the drains, or even having a difficult conversation with someone. If it won't get any better for being put off, then just get on and do it. Number 5. Think about how good it will feel when you have done it. Again, this has several elements. The joy of ticking it off on your list, the feeling of having completed it generally, and the great feeling of having done something worthwhile that you were dreading. The key is to focus on the end goal, not on the task needed to accomplish it. This means thinking about how good you always feel after taking exercise, or the cup of tea you'll have once your deadline is met and your report sent off. Number 6. Arrange to do it with someone else. If you struggle to motivate yourself to go to the gym, or to take exercise, or even to take your child out somewhere, arrange to go with a friend. This has two benefits. First of all, you've arranged to meet a particular time and you will feel bad if you let your friend down. Secondly, we all enjoy things more if we do them with someone else. Number 7. Break down the task and do the preparation. If you're dreading doing a big task, then break it up into smaller bits. For example, if you've got to write a report, do a quick web search and find some suitable sources. Check your brief and work out how long it's going to take you. Then plan when you will have a suitable block of time. Put it into your diary even so that you're committed to it. And all this will make the task seem that bit smaller and more manageable. Number 8. If it will take less than 2 minutes, just do it now. Stop arguing with yourself and just do whatever it is. And last but not the least, think about the pain of not doing it. Just as we are motivated by reward, we are also motivated by fear of loss. The thought of the pain of losing out by not doing something can be much more motivating than the reward of having done it. For example, if you don't go and have that conversation with your boss about your pay raise, you won't get one this year. Everyone has to develop their own strategies for avoiding procrastination. The ideas on this video should give you a starting point for developing your own systems and taking control of your tendency to procrastinate, helping you to just get on and do it. We want to appreciate you for doing such great steps in your self-development journey, and we handpicked the next video for you to watch. Hope to see you in our next quest.